Imagine the armed robber coming to your house to rob, knowing that right in your house, you have a gun. Do you think they would dare to knock at your door, ordering you to open the door? Of course they can't. They won't, they dare not. Because they know that you being at the other side of the door is already at advantage having your own shakabula, right? So does the kidnappers, so does the terrorists in the north and in every part of Nigeria. These people do have the audacity to take on Nigerians because they are obviously sure that the Nigerian man is unarmed and defenseless. That is why even with an ordinary dagger, somebody can knock your door at 2 a.m. and say, if you don't open this door, if I get there, you are dead. And you will, out of fear, go and open the door because you have no form of defense. That is why the level of insecurity in Nigeria has grown and still growing. Because they know we are armless and we are defenseless. And because of this, Ned Nwoko has been pushing for the federal government of Nigeria to allow Nigerians bear arms. Some other Nigerians have been calling for it long before now. I've been an advocate of that. I've been in support of that. I think I even did a video in the past in regards to that matter. But then what happened? Ned Nwoko sponsored a bill to allow Nigerians carry arms. But trust me, because the federal government of Nigeria and the security agency of Nigeria are bent on not protecting Nigerians and not allowing Nigerians to protect themselves, rejected the bill via the arms control unit or whatever they call them. This so-called arms control unit or whatever you guys call yourself, that is citing the reasons that you care to incite as reasons why you reject the bill. Arms are already everywhere in Nigeria. At least the terrorists, the kidnappers, the armed robbers all have arms illegally. And the few of them that have arms can intimidate the millions that don't have arms, just simply because those millions are armless. You all will agree with me that one man with one gun in Nigeria, especially in the South, can command 1 million people just with a gun with one bullet. In as much as we know there's one bullet in that gun, they will ask hundreds of thousands of people to lie down and will lie down. Yes, only maybe in the Arab nation, in the Muslim nation, where majority of those people have the mind to say, okay, it's AK-47, before you shoot 47 people, out of 100 people, the rest will take on. Those people have the mind. But imagine if this criminal, if this terrorist, if this armed robber knows that you have a gun, they would dare not come at you now. They would dare not, they burn them well. So that is why we were in support of the bill being sponsored by Ned Nwoko. Let every Nigerian bear arms and let the government take up the responsibilities of checkmating Nigerians with arms. Let's, for instance, the United States of America, where citizens are allowed to carry guns. Maybe in other parts of Europe, where citizens are allowed to carry guns legally. Don't tell me that they use it to misbehave. The gun crime in America is not compared to the one in Nigeria. So where people are not allowed to carry gun, you have more gun crime than where people are allowed to carry gun. Because in America, in most cases, when a bullet is fired, the government can trace that bullet to the owner. Yes, I assure you that. So Nigeria is not ready to invest. They are not ready to spend, to do anything in protecting the lives and property of their citizens. And as such, they are not willing to let Nigerians do that. But the bottom line is this. The basic reason why they are not allowing Nigerians to protect themselves is this. It is already a known fact, has been alleged by some people in the past, that insecurity in Nigeria is a business venture to some people at the top. And I have no reason to disagree and I have no reason to dispute that fact. Because if not, there is no reason why the insecurity will keep growing. Because we know how much the federal government keep announcing time to time in order to procure arms to curb insecurity. And insecurity has been on the rise. Because the man benefiting from it will never let such business stop. If not, what is difficult in letting Nigerians bear arms legally? What is the reasons? They possibly have no reason other than just wanting Nigerians to be vulnerable. And that is why during elections, to arm thugs is a very easy thing for politicians. They just give you guns. If you can steal 3 ballot papers, we leave the guns for you. That's why all the politicians, their thugs out there, have arms. All the agberos in charge of all the motor parks in Nigeria and their boys have arms. So every now and then, there are wars in all states with arms. How did it get to them? Illegally. Now, these are the people that can also intimidate the people that are not bearing arms. Let all of us bear these arms. Let everybody hold inside. And you see if this insecurity will not reduce. Try it. But I know that Nigeria federal government will not allow that. Even if successive one would have had the intention, but this particular one will not. Because this is one of the most, how should I refer to this government? In fact, no need. But I believe you already know that.
This is the worst government